Well, the original one, or what they're saying, the officer that was following it in the beginning in the Topanga area, they basically were saying reckless driving, but like literally a block or two away, they were chasing somebody that was taking parts off of a stolen motorcycle in the wash. So we up here are kind of guessing that maybe these two things are related. Right now, though, that motorcycle, you can see the speed's kind of slowing down there, but he's got to know that there's a helicopter, an LAPD helicopter, that is much lower than we are over him. And again, look at the way he's driving there, the feet are coming out, that uneasiness around those corners, and it looks like now like maybe even the motorcycle's given up, and that would be excellent. Or maybe he stalled it. That might be part of it as well. And these type of maneuvers are like when you see something like that, you just, you're thinking this guy not really experienced, rolling through a red light apparently right there. You just don't want to see anybody get hurt. LAPD, they're on that same page as well. But right now, hopefully that motorcycle is going to just kind of conk out, and officers will be able to take this guy into custody. But we're watching it right now. He's still on Reseda Boulevard, moving very, very slowly, but I'm guessing that motorcycle probably running out of gas. Definitely, but you can see the bike kind of picking up speed every now and then. That guy, that leg coming out, that is just shows inexperience. And also now he's like looking behind him more than he is in front of him. The slower speeds, hopefully nobody's going to get really hurt, but you can see that bike just continuing now, making its way into some of these residential areas. Speeds extremely slow, probably I would say maybe 20 miles an hour or so. LAPD, the helicopter, still calling out the locations. So we're guessing that not re-engaging the pursuit, but we're guessing that some officers might be getting behind him here shortly. So I'm guessing we're already up on digital, and if you guys are watching, thank you for making that switch with us, and we can kind of, take the shoes off and loosen that tie a little bit. It's hard to see, but there is an officer directly behind that motorcycle. Right now, this is basically, it's over. That guy on the bike has just got to know that this is over. If he opens that thing up again, or if it isn't a fuel issue, or maybe just possibly he's stuck in a higher gear, doesn't know how to ride that bike, these are the things that you just don't want to see. That motorcycle definitely going to be able to squeeze in and make a couple of moves. Looks like he basically just kind of pulling over. Did he go inside the garage? Oh yeah, just pulled up in front of the house, calling it quits right there. And this is a much better ending than anything else that we could have possibly thought about, seen. Off the bike, doing showing the hands, and making that, still being a little bit defiant. And I guess that, is never a good thing to see. These officers are going to take him into custody right there. Again, though, this all kind of started, we're going to have to really figure it out, but this all started with a stolen motorcycle in the wash. The officers approached this guy. He took off running with a headlight, and then moments later, a few blocks away, this motorcycle riding erratically, and officers basically got behind him, turned on the lights and sirens. You're seeing how it's ending right there. Motorcyclist in custody. You know what? Just for the folks that watch a lot of these pursuits, we're always saying, oh, the motorcyclists always get away. Here you go. Here's one where he did not get away. Circumstances abound, of sure, but definitely one person in custody, and unclear about that motorcycle. Maybe that one is stolen as well. Look at that. Look at that. Some folks coming out grabbing property or trying to scoop some stuff up. This is the stuff that where everything starts going sideways. Now that young lady going to be possibly being taken into custody. Clearly, that was one of those things where, she just kind of came in and tried to scoop up some of the property. But it's just a little bit more peek into into the everyday life of law enforcement, especially out here in the Los Angeles area, especially in the Valley. She's very, very upset about what's going on there. And you got one person in custody right now, and then of course it's all coming to an end. Probably, I'm looking out the window. We're definitely in the Reseda area, but pursuit, motorcyclist, reckless driving. Not sure if that, you know, the status of that bike. We're going to go with it belonged to the rider, but definitely we saw that guy legs out, flailing around, uneasy on the driving. That just kind of showed you that driver not experienced. And this could have gone completely different. And thank goodness it just came to an end out here. A puppy coming out to see what's going on as well. You're back.